So the average person is going to start paying attention as we get closer to the election day, and we're going to be able to see spikes in attention at different points. So we know things like the debates, we know things like the party conventions. Those are going to be flashpoints where attention spikes around those points. And so that will be when people who otherwise don't pay attention to politics tend to tune in. That's when they have sort of their opportunities to learn about what's going to happen and make decisions about what they're going to do. So BIRGing is basking in reflected glory. And so what that means is it's this tendency that we have to enjoy being in a win, right? So the original research on this was actually done around sports teams. And so they were looking at when your college team won or not, did that increase whether or not people were wearing the clothing that matched with it. And so it's something that we found, and we find in a bunch of different contexts now, that when a group you associate with, a group you identify with, that you feel like you're a part of them, when they win, you want to be a part of it. And you can do that in a bunch of different ways.
So CORFing is this idea that, it ties back into this idea that people see the world through associations. They have certain characteristics that are important to them that then create their identity group that they're closely related to. We see this a lot with partisanship, but it can happen in a non-political sense too. And so what CORFing is it's cutting off reflected failure. When someone is a member of an identity group or they associate with a team and their team experiences some sort of a loss, it then damages part of their self-concept that they take from their relationship with that group.
When my candidate wins an election, I am more likely to seek out information that supports this. So across 3 elections for both Democrats and Republicans, we found the same finding. So in 2020 and 2012, where Democrats won, Democrats and liberals are more likely to seek out information from liberal media outlets. In 2004, where a Republican won, we found that Republicans are more likely to seek out information from conservative outlets. So we found consistent findings across 3 elections where both parties had won, that when your candidate wins, you're more likely to seek out information that supports your political party or your political views.